angels, how are we doing? Welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel Anyanwu. Welcome. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're my oldie, thank you so much for always tuning in, for always putting up with my notification, even though they are erratic, they're never consistent, they're never steady, but you still stood by. I am so appreciating you. So people said they want to know how I got into Harvard University, Harvard Medical School, and I'm very willing to share my experience and how it has been so far. The truth is that from the depth of my heart, I think everyone should experience Harvard University, not because of the name, but because of their way of teaching, because of their how their instructions are structured, or how their materials are structured, or how their models are structured. It is a very vast experience for everyone, especially if your first degree or your second degree is actually from a Nigerian university or from any African university. I think you should experience Harvard. So that being said, I just want to tell you of my status right now. I'm done with Harvard postgraduate program. I mentioned this somewhere in my video after I left YouTube, or after I was absent from YouTube for I think about 7 months. I told you guys that I've been doing a program with Harvard University, University of Washington, and as well I lost my other brother. So that was why I decided, to leave YouTube for some time and concentrate on my life, and I'm happy I did that. So right now I'm done with Harvard postgraduate program in healthcare safety, healthcare quality, informatics, and leadership. This is very, they are very encompassing, and I love the way the courses were structured. I will not lie to you, I gained a lot of knowledge, skill, so much connection and networking from all over the world. These are people from over 20 countries, and they are all experts in their fields. They are all leaders in their field. They are directors, they are managers, they are CEOs in my class, and I'm happy I met with a whole lot of them, and we connected at different levels during this period of our study. So how did I get into Harvard University Medical School, or Harvard Medical School postgraduate education? I have always wanted to study in Harvard, not only because of the name, but because I feel they are the best, especially in the medical field. So I've always wanted to do a course with them. So around 2 years ago, I started researching about health informatics, because I told you I wanted to go into health tech, and my closest bet to penetrate that field is through health informatics. So I was researching about this course and how to go about it, and I noticed that Harvard has a course on health informatics. So when I probed further, I saw, oh, there are other courses attached to it that I can actually do for a whole year, and it's hybrid, which means I will do part of it online and the remaining on campus. And I was very happy, because at least I get to experience the Harvard weather, or the Harvard atmosphere. Is really a different thing for me. So I started inquiring how to apply. I wrote them and they responded, and I got the link for application. So I applied, putting in my best, got my recommendation. Of course, you will have, after the application for you will be asked to upload your recommenders, and you will have to get 2 recommenders. One should be educational, one should be your workplace recommender. But the thing is, 2 of them can actually be work-based, because this course is a practical thing. It's a practical thing, even though we did it online, most parts of it online, but it is very much practical. And I love the way the course is structured, like I told you. So after I applied, I had already forgotten everything about it. I wasn't even expecting any response from them, because I was just saying, oh my gosh, I've been out of school for some time, just working. I don't think I might get the opportunity to go back to school. And again, Harvard, I mean Harvard. it was really surprising that after how many months, I sent in my application in, I think I sent in my application in June, I think. Yes, and I got either June or April, I'm not too sure again. And I got response from them in January. Was it January or December? I can't really figure it out, but I got response from him after several months. I have forgotten that I made such application, and I got a response that I have been admitted, and I mean every other thing is history. So we started the course, that was in May last year. It's exactly 1 year we started the course, and it was very hectic, I will not lie to you. At a point I wanted to pull out of this course because I felt I was being stressed up with work, with the course, with family. I mean, everything was just moving on so fast on me. I couldn't get grips of my life at that particular time because it was very hectic. I mean, the whole assignments, the whole teamwork, the whole quizzes, discussions, you have to write essays upon essays, you know, and these things are all applied to your workplace. So guys, sorry I was interrupted. Hubby just came in, so I had to go open the door for him. So I was, at a time I wanted to, I mean, sign out of the whole course because it was very stressful, but I'm grateful to God that I didn't. You know, I'm actually reaping the benefits right now because I'm getting a whole lot of network, I mean, from everywhere, from every country, and I'm trying to keep up with the whole, I mean, networking and connections I've got during this period. And the knowledge is so it's so enriching, really. It's so insightful. I have a mindset change concerning healthcare delivery, concerning leadership in healthcare, concerning health informatics and everything. And it was also like, I mean, testing the waters for me to now go into really what I wanted to do. Right, remember I told you I was researching for health informatics, and this course came up, so I signed up for it. I applied and I was given this admission, and I'm so happy and grateful to, I mean, the board members who are responsible for admitting students. I'm grateful for this opportunity because it's a rare one. I know so many people in my class who said that they have applied like 6 times and the 7th time they were admitted, and some said they had, I mean, been wanting to apply, but one or two things were just, I mean, distracting them from applying. And some said they were so afraid that they might not make it through during the course, so that's why they didn't apply. But I'm happy. I mean, I applied, I was admitted, and I pulled through because it was so difficult for me at that time. A lot happened in my family, in my extended family, in my workplace. I mean, a lot happened that, I mean, I had every reason to pull out, but I didn't. So the thing is, for you to apply for this particular course, like I said, it is safety, quality, health informatics, and healthcare leadership. For you, and it's Harvard University medical education, postgraduate medical education. So for you to be able to apply, you will have your certificates, you will have your transcripts, you will, I mean, write your essay, your statement of papers. Of course, you know, if you're going for any postgraduate course, whether it's medical or any course, you must write your SOP. That's what it's called. I mean, statement of purpose, or personal statements, or I don't know, there are statements of intent. There are so many names for it, and it is very important the way you compose this particular statement, because they're not really looking at, I don't know if they're looking at grades, because I don't know exactly what they are looking for while admitting students, but I feel it's beyond great, because they want to know how are you affecting your community, how are you as a person, how are you, I mean, evolving in your organization, what help can you offer your organization, what change, I mean positive change, can you bring about in your organization. So these are the things they are looking at for, and I researched about it. I asked people who have done the course in the past, and they told me, I mean, a little of, I mean, how the course is structured and what they are looking out for and everything. So I had to, I mean, bring up my own package in the best way I could. I mean, selling myself the best way I can, because that is what some of these Ivy League schools is all about. It's not just about your grades, is about how much have you contributed to humanity, how much have you contributed to your community, how much have you put into your organization, how much change, I mean positive change, are you effecting in your organization, in your community, in your school, in your household, anywhere you are. I think that is what this particular course is all about. And how much are you willing to go through those steps, through those rigorous, I mean, a road of studying at Harvard. You know, when they say Harvard, people like to be associated with Harvard, but they don't know exactly what people go through to get that certificate or that degree or whatsoever. So this was it for me. So I wrote my personal statement, and I make sure I coined it to the best way that will sell me the best in regards to my community, in regards to my organization, in regards to my family, everything around me, my goal in life, right, my targets and everything. So this is how I got admitted into Harvard Medical School postgraduate education. Thank you so much. If you have been watching up until now, please subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you. I will see you in my next. If you want to know how I got scholarship with this particular course, please leave it in the comment section and I will be answering your questions. If you want to know other courses that you can do in Harvard, also leave it in the comment section. I will be answering you. And remember, this course, I mean, you can get scholarship to study this course. You can get scholarship, so you don't need to pay the full tuition, because it's quite, studying at Harvard is so expensive. It's so expensive. I inquired about a master's degree in this same course in Harvard, and it's $57,000 per year. $57,000 per year. I don't think you want to give anybody that. We want to get from them, we don't want to give them, right? So leave it in the comment section if you want to know more about some of the other courses I've been applying to, or I want to apply to, or I've had in the past, and other things I'm doing concerning this my Harvard postgraduate certificate, right? So leave it in the comment section and I'll be answering you. I'll see you in my next. Thank you so much, guys, and remain blessed. Bye.